How you doing out there in cyberspace? This is John Wayne Mercure, the Sonneteer. I have at the top of all my sonnets, 1,290 of them, it says, "To my unseen friends, I can't see you, but I'm speaking to you soul to soul, spirit to spirit, heart to heart, conscience to conscience." Okay? Can we do that? Can we get together? I try to honor people, and my hero is William Shakespeare. I adore him. He never really treated him good enough while he was alive. Even Mark Twain said so. He was angry about it. Well, so am I. And he wrote sonnets. He wrote 154 sonnets. I got 1,290 in his honor. And I've read his sonnets, and they're just, I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. But I try. And this sonnet I wrote here is in his honor. I want to honor William Shakespeare, and I wrote several of these. I think I need to honor him because I read him and think, man, he is the master. He is a true artist. There's more quotes from him than anybody. He's unbelievable. In this sonnet, William Shakespeare, his sonnet number 137. I want to tell you what that sonnet's about because it's great. This sonnet is about love. He wrote all these sonnets about love. How do you write 154 sonnets about love? It's a wonder he didn't write thousands. Love. Love is everything. My hero, incomparable, William Shakespeare, my idol since I was a lad, a little kid. Why people do not recognize his genius? It's jealousy, and so very sad that they're so jealous. No one is his equal. I'm not worthy. Pretenders to his throne. Eunuch critics are always saying, well, he didn't write anything. He didn't go to Oxford. He didn't go to Cambridge. He didn't go to King's College. He didn't hardly even go to grade school, but he was a voracious reader. And he needs to be honored. And these critics that say terrible things about him, they're just envious. They're jealous. They ascribe his works to others. That other people wrote that. Oh, some earl wrote it. Some duke wrote it. Some nobleman wrote it. But he couldn't have. Well, he did. Critics are sick. They ascribe his works to other people. They are like John Steinbeck, a great writer, one of my favorite writers, saying, you know, those people, they don't know how to write. They don't. They're ignorant. Not one of them could have written his novel, The Grapes of Wrath. None of them could have done that. Writers are critical of each other. They're saying, well, you know, Shakespeare didn't. They hate each other. Writers are competitors of each other. None of them could have written bestsellers like John Steinbeck's The Grapes of Wrath and another one called Of Mice and Men. Great books. I mean, they know where all the proper things go, but they couldn't write it. They can't. They don't have that kind of genius like Shakespeare had. I don't, but you got to try. You got to do your best. Sonnet number 137 is pregnant with heartbreak, a lover's true obsession. Doubting not his sweetheart's loyalty. He loves her so much, yet she cheats on him. She sleeps around, and still he thinks her to be chaste. His love is blind. He adores this beautiful woman. His devotion to her is enshrined. He's got a shrine to her. And Benjamin Franklin, one of my heroes, he said, if Jack's in love, he's no judge of Jill. And he's not. When you're in love, you're kind of crazy. You're kind of insane with love. If Jack's in love, he's no judge of Jill. When love captures the heart, the worst woman becomes the best in your eyes. You just don't see it. I mean, you're just so infatuated. You can't see her flaws. You just spend your time staring. In this sonnet, he's staring at this lady. His raptures thrill just to look at her. He would run away if he could. He would flee if he could. But he cannot. His very soul has been arrested. It's in chains. Seeing her promiscuity, she runs around on him. His eyes see not. He doesn't want to know. He is truly doomed. Being madly in love, entrapped by his lady, His life is consumed with her. This false plague, this disease of a Venus, a goddess. Her exotic perfume makes him crazy. Bliss, carnal. Her talons, her claws, hooking straight through his heart. Looking at her with too much bias. I mean, he's as biased and as prejudiced for her and in love with her. Everything about her, he's biased, adoring his lovely sweetheart. Knowing what true beauty is. Her adultery, it's a dagger to his heart. How can he take it? The jealousy. He's lost in the sea of love where everybody would like to drown. Stevie Nicks said that. She lives here in Paradise Valley, and she's a fabulous genius, Stevie Nicks. And in his sonnet, Shakespeare says, this guy, he knows that she is in love with anyone. He is cruelly double-crossed. How pitiful it is to be in deep love with a shameless harlot, bowing to her every wish, loving only her, no matter what. The ugly truth within a gorgeous face. She sleeps with every man. Seeing her clearly is impossible. He can't see. This lover is truly damned. A heart suffers grievously. Are the men touching his special lady? A Jezebel, a Mary Magdalene, as cruel and as mean as could be. Hell haunts the night. Who is loving her now? Who is touching her now? It's killing me! That's a pretty good sonnet. Sonnet number 137. William, thank you. God bless us, everyone. Au revoir, mes amis. Du gardez-vous pour toujours.